the home of mythical sirens.
Just look at that image! Look at it! Why would you not want to be there? You got the beautiful mountains in the background. Look at all the sort of houses on the hills. What's going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video today. Once again, today, this is going to be yet another one of our videos where we kind of get away from sport, staying in Europe still. Today we're going to take a look at 10 cities to visit in Europe. And I think this is going to be a rather fun video because these are all places that I would love to at some point do like a little European tour, whether it's backpacking, whether it's during, obviously not during the World Cup, maybe even during the Euros in the summer. That would be an amazing trip if, we didn't have travel restrictions. But yeah, we're gonna take a look at the 10 cities to visit in Europe. You guys gotta let me know if you agree with the list, and also what you would add, what you would take away, if you guys like certain cities in this, sort of what would be the things you'd want us, or me as an American, to see in these cities. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can find the original video just down in the description below.
What's up, guys? My name is Ryan Shirley, and I spent the last few years exploring Europe, and I want to show you my favorite cities. So here's my European cities top 10.
That's such a beautiful view. Holy cow.
Europe is home to some of the world's most interesting cities, from the ancient history of Athens to the billionaire's playground of Monte Carlo.
Monte Carlo's nice.
So much variety and diversity.
You know what?
Let's start this video.
Just some nice sun sounds nice right now. The U.S. ain't feeling too hot. It's not doing too great. I'm not thriving.
The beautiful city of Lucerne, located in the heart of Switzerland. Lucerne is a picturesque city
so
surrounded
beautiful.
by the Swiss Alps. It's just a short 40-minute drive from Zurich. One of my favorite parts of Lucerne is all of its medieval buildings and architecture. Lucerne is home to Chapel Bridge, which is the world's oldest surviving truss bridge. It was built over 600 years ago in 1365. It almost burnt down in 1993, but it was reconstructed and it's now open to the public. Another impressive place in Lucerne is the Moussac Wall and Towers. The fortifications began in the 13th century, and it's made up of 9 stone towers that were used as a defense wall during medieval times. Aside from all the history, Lucerne is just a beautiful city to walk around.
It does look so beautiful. It's
hard to beat the beauty of this Swiss.
The sun,
right,
the blue water.
We're gonna head over to Portugal to visit the vibrant.
Okay, so before we completely move on from Lucerne, Switzerland, the vibrant sun, the nice medieval architecture, the people in Switzerland are always really nice. I love it. That's a good start. Now Lisbon, Portugal. Let's hear it. Let's hear the pitch.
Lisbon is Europe's second oldest capital city after Athens.
Second
There's
oldest.
so much culture and history in the city. You can check out the Sanctuary of Christ the King monument. It reminds me of a mixture of Rio de Janeiro and San Francisco.
Yeah, that does look like San Fran.
Square is another beautiful spot to explore. One of the coolest
Oh,
parts
wow.
of Lisbon is the Parque.
What? And you can see down into the bay.
Designed hedges and just a great place to enjoy the afternoon or evening. The Belém Tower is also an important monument that served as a point of embarkation for Portuguese explorers. Lisbon is also close to some stunning beaches such as Ursa Beach. I haven't been to Lisbon yet, but it's certainly one of the first new European cities I want to explore. Alright, so after Lisbon,
He has not been to
over
Lisbon.
Italy to visit the famous town of Positano.
Positano.
Located
I
on the
feel
Amalfi
like
Coast,
this is gonna be my number one.
It's a seaside village that's about a 3.5-hour drive from Rome. Well, back in the 1st century,
Naples was right there.
Roman villas were built on the coast here. It was believed to be the home of mythical sirens.
Just look at that image! Look at it! Why would you not want to be there? You got the beautiful mountains in the background. Look at all the sort of houses on the hills. The blue water, the boats, the beach, everything. Imagine the food here. Oh, it must be so good. Okay, Positano is number one on my list right now. Sorry Lisbon, I'm sorry Lucerne.
Positano was a somewhat poor fishing village during the first half of the 20th century, but tourism began to gain traction in the 1950s, especially after John Steinbeck wrote about Positano in his essay where he said, "It is a dream place that isn't quite real when you are there, and becomes beckoningly real after you are gone." When you see this place in real life, I think you'll feel the same as Steinbeck. I mean, it's just hard to beat the beauty of this place. The backdrop of the mountains filled with colorful villas.
I mean, yeah, just look at it. That's so pretty.
It's just jaw-dropping. Positano is quite a touristy destination, so be aware you maybe get some crowds, especially if you go in the summer, but the beauty is worth that price if you ask me. I mean, just such a stunning location.
I'd love to just drive
London,
here.
We're going to visit possibly the most iconic city in the
London,
world.
you know.
Travel more to London than any other international destination. I love the city so much, and I just keep coming back for more. Everything from double-decker buses to the energy of Piccadilly Circus makes the city feel so alive. There's just so many places to see. You can check out the iconic Big Ben and walk across the bridge to see the Palace of Westminster. There's the Tower Bridge, which is possibly the most famous bridge in all London. You can go see the Stoic Guards at Buckingham Palace or take a ride on the London Eye. If you haven't already been to London, I highly recommend visiting when you can. It's hard to beat London's atmosphere. There's no city like it in the world. While we're still in the UK, we're gonna head over to Edinburgh.
Oh, he did like Edinburgh in the last video that we watched of his, didn't we?
J.K. Rowling wrote her Harry Potter novels. When I started traveling, this was one of the first cities I visited. It's a medieval town with intricate
It just looks like
cobblestone streets and beautiful
Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's what Edinburgh looks like.
The city, and it's home to Scotland's crown jewels. One of my favorite places in Edinburgh is Calton Hill. It just offers a beautiful view of the entire city. Another cool spot in Edinburgh is Arthur's Seat. It's located in Holyrood Park, and it's a short walk from Edinburgh Centre. Arthur's Seat is an extinct volcano with an elevation of 823 feet. When I was there, I wanted to get as high as I could so I could see all of Edinburgh. I made the hike up and reached the top. I just had a good time hiking around Holyrood Park and enjoying the views of one of Europe's most beautiful cities. After Edinburgh, we're gonna head down to Croatia to visit the medieval.
Want to stream
Dubrovnik.
live sports? Game on. From live stepbacks and cutbacks to heart-stopping comebacks. It's
Medieval town of Dubrovnik. Located in southern Croatia, Dubrovnik is one of the most popular medieval cities in Europe. The history of Dubrovnik dates back to the 7th century when it was founded by refugees. During the 14th century to 1808, Dubrovnik was
Really?
a free state. One of the most notable features of Dubrovnik are the walls that surround the old city. They are almost 2 kilometers
It looks like a
away
Game of
and
Thrones
are
set. It
46
looks pretty cool.
meters thick. They were used to protect the city throughout history. The unique look of the city.
It really does look like the Game of Thrones set.
Dubrovnik was featured in Game
It
of
was
Thrones
featured in Game of
as
Thrones,
the
let's
place
go!
of the City of King's
Okay,
Landing.
that makes a
After
lot of
Croatia,
sense.
We're gonna head up north to visit Czech Republic to visit the capital city of Prague. Due to its location and rich history, Prague is known as the political, cultural, and economic center of Europe. Prague was the capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia and was the main residence of many Roman emperors such as Charles IV. One of my favorite attractions is the Charles Bridge. Its construction began in 1357 and it wasn't finished until the beginning
Wow.
of the 15th century. The bridge is decorated with an alley of over 30 statues. I mean, it's just so scenic and such a great feature in Prague. The Old Town Square is also a great place to explore, and the Prague Castle is another beautiful sight to see. It's considered to be the largest ancient castle in the world, and it was built more than 1,000 years ago.
Wow,
in the
really?
9th century. I mean,
That
that's
is,
a very
yeah,
long
9th
time.
century.
Prague has such a historic vibe.
1200
I
years.
hope all can visit. After Prague, we're gonna head over Spain to visit the
Of
famous
course,
city of
Barcelona had to be on the.
Barcelona.
You just
When think of
know
Spain, you know
Barcelona had to
Hollywood.
be on the list at some point. Let's face it, it's beautiful, one of the most historic. I mean, just look at the view just to kick it off. It's majestic. Why would you not love Barca?
Imagine. Barcelona is home to incredible architecture, Mediterranean beaches, and an energetic vibe all around. When I was in Barcelona, I wanted to get a good vantage point of the whole city.
Wow.
I hiked up this place called Mirador de les Batteries. It's a wild spot that offers a 360 panoramic view of the city. The most iconic attraction in Barcelona is La Sagrada Familia. It's this Roman Catholic minor basilica that began construction over 138 years ago, and it still isn't finished. It's anticipated that construction will be finished in 2026, but who knows? All I know
Looks
is
like
it's
it's like
the most
dead
unique
center.
building in the world, and I still can't get my head around that it's been construction since 1882. Alright, after Spain, we're gonna head over to Greece to visit the
Athens.
city of Athens. It's the capital and largest
One of
city
the
of
oldest in
Greece,
the world.
and it's one of the world's oldest cities. Athens is such a wild place with so much history. One of my favorite places in Athens is the Acropolis. If you want to get into Parthenon, it costs about 20 euros, so it's a little expensive, but it's totally worth it, especially if you're there. When I went to the Acropolis, I was able to get some of my favorite time lapses over the city. They're just an endless sea of white buildings with mountains in the background. If you do go to Greece, I recommend exploring Athens for at least a day or two. It's just such a unique place. Alright, so for our last location, we're going to visit the tiny country of
Oh.
Monaco to see the city of
I forgot
Monaco.
Monaco's its own actual
Monaco
country, I
is the
guess.
second smallest country after the Vatican. The whole country is only 499 acres. Monaco has been known as a billionaire's playground, and over 1/3 of Monaco's citizens are millionaires.
That's insane.
One reason why Monaco draws the rich is because it's a tax haven. There are no income taxes, and other tax rates are extremely low. One of the most famous places in Monaco is the Monte Carlo Casino. It was opened in 1863 and has been featured in the James Bond films. Another annual tourist attraction in Monaco is the Grand Prix. I'd love to see some race cars ripping through the city there.
That'd be
If
pretty
you can
dope.
handle the riches of Monte Carlo and Monaco, it's definitely a place to add to your European city bucket list. Well,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
it
This
for
has been actually, I really like the Monaco edition at the end. I don't like a billionaire's playground or billionaire's paradise, but it's just a beautiful city because people bring money to it. I say city, state, essentially. I don't know, guys. I'm not sure if anything's gonna be able to beat. Where are we at? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, my beautiful Italian city. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna be able to beat it. It just looks so majestic. I think this speaks to me the most. However, Barcelona definitely up there. Monaco, I'd toss up there maybe. That and the Game of Thrones city in Croatia. This I would just love to visit just for the pure look at the architecture and the feel. Like it just feels kind of like a medieval city in its truest form. Besides Edinburgh. Edinburgh also feels like that, but a lot grayer. And it's funny because both were filming locations for Game of Thrones, which I fancy. So let me know what you guys think though on 10 cities to visit in Europe. What would you guys throw into this list? What would you guys change about what are his like favorite parts? What would you guys want me to visit if you want me to visit these cities? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys for another video. Peace.